So the oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah. So so the theme of the game jam is less is more, which they said can be interpreted however I want. So what I'm gonna do with that is I'm gonna have minimalistic graphics for one, but that's not gonna be the way that I'm really gonna take advantage of the theme, because I think that's how most people are gonna do it. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to make it so that it's a game where the less health you have, the bigger your attacks are, like the more projectiles you create. And so my idea for that is it's going to be something where you attack with blood, and the more damage you take, the more you bleed. So the more blood you can shoot out, which is kind of silly. But I'm going to try and make it kind of cutesy, despite being a game about bleeding all over monsters. And it's probably not going to be a super in-depth game since I'm going to be making all of it in an hour. But we'll see what we can do. Gore and fat people. Yeah, whenever I like just think it out in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, you'll fight giant skulls and raptors and T-Rexes, but I'm really gonna need to keep the enemy variants low to save time. So I think I'm gonna have a little guy and a big fat guy and maybe like a turret or something. And I'll just have really simple levels that I can make a bunch of really fast, and it'll just be a real basic survival game that you're not necessarily supposed to actually beat, but see how far you can get. So that should be cool. Uh, only 5 more minutes to go. I'll warm up my pixel art, which is going to be god awful for this game, but everything's got to be as rushed as possible, so. I mean, if people beat it, that'll be pretty cool. Oh my goodness, now I'm doing this. Oh no. Oh, what am I doing? So I'm gonna make it happy. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah. All right. Can tell you're already regretting watching this stream. All right. Okay, so I really wish I could zoom in a little bit more so I could get a bit more in depth, but that's all right. So like, alright, so if I import this into Photoshop, I'll test out my quick outline action. Yep, it works. Alright, excellent. I'm going to give all of the enemies red outlines so that they're easier to see. It's alright, cool. That should speed things up a little bit, at least. Woo! Alright, only about 2 more minutes. Should probably get the project file started up. Be just my luck that GameMaker starts crashing on me. Whoa. Don't want to show my desktop. This is going to be Blood Loss Toss is what I'll call it. Alright. Everything's all set up and ready to go. Just a minute more. The suspense is killing me. Whoa. That was my phone. Alright. Oh boy, oh boy. Here we go. The terrible music in the background also is original compositions by myself that I'll probably just end up cannibalizing into this game. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going. Okay. So I'm going to need SPR Hero, and the hero is going to be 64 by 64. Alright. It's gonna look pretty bad. Just gonna throw that warning out right now. This is all gonna look pretty bad. Let's see here. Shirt. Let's do something like. Yeesh, this is rough. Alright. So we're gonna say that's the body. Okay, SPR hero body. Oops. Actually, I know what this body is lacking is I'm gonna have one of the arms like jutting off to the side, but I need at least one of the arms like this. And I'll just let the mirror do the silly flip thing. Okay. So next thing I'm gonna do is some equally crummy legs. Ah! I just gotta make him run. This is all gonna look pretty goofy, but that's alright. Goofy's good. I like Goofy. What's if I do it like that? You know, I kind of like that better. Alright, so I now have running legs. So far, so good. We're on a roll. Let's check on. Alright. So how's the other arm? The other arm's pretty featureless. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and create this arm like this. Oops. Okay, SPR hero arm. Here's that color. Okay. So it's gonna be the arm of the hero. So far, so good. Now I just need to create SPR blood. And blood is going to be 16 by 16. And it's going to be as simple as can be. It's going to be a ball. Oop. It's a ball. Having a ball. Alright. OBJ player. And OBJ player projectile. SPR hero mask. The hero's mask is going to be something like that. Come on. Okay, perfect. So that's the player's mask. Also going to create object blood particle. Blood particle is going to work. So it's always going to create itself at image x scale equal to random 0.5, image y scale equal to random 0.5, direction equal to random 360, depth equal to negative y, speed equal to random 2. Okay, on step, direction plus equal to negative 2, or no, negative 10 plus random 20, image x scale equal to maximum 0, image x scale minus 0.01. Do the same thing with y scale. If min image x scale, image y scale is equal to 0, instance destroy. Okay, so that should create a blood particle that kind of like shimmers around a bit and shrinks away. So far, so good. Okay, player projectile is going to be a blood ball, and for the moment to test it, I'm going to have it x equal to mouse x, y equal to mouse y. Instance create x minus 2 plus random 4, y minus 2 plus random 4, object blood particle. Also depth equal to minus y. Okay, so I'm just going to test out the blood particle really quickly. I'm already like 1/6 of the way into development here, so I'm going to have to really power through some stuff. Okay, let's put the projectile down, test it out. It's kind of goofy looking, but you know, I like it. I don't, you know, I'm going to change one thing. 0.02. I don't want for there to be extreme variance between the x and the y scale. That's all. Okay, there we go. That looks much better now. I like it. I'm also going to lower the maximum speed on that. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, object player mask, hero mask, hero. Okay, so actually, let's set that to run. So HS equal to 0, VS equal to 0, heal equal to 5. Gun delay equal to 0. Okay, oh yeah, LR equal to 1. So end step. If keyboard check ord a is not equal or d, then hs equal to maximum -6, hs -2. This one's going to be minimum. Then we just do it with WNS. Really quickly, I need to do a wall. Oops. There you go, there's the line that I'm missing. Okay. SPR wall. Create OBJ wall. I'm already a quarter of the way in. I'm really gonna have to rush this. Alright. So, if hs is not equal to 0, hs equal to absolute hs minus sine hs times 0.5. Right now, that doesn't make sense. There we go. And then I just do the same with vs. Hs not equal to 0, then if place meeting x plus hs y object wall, then repeat absolute hs then x plus equal to sine hs. I should do that here as well. And I'll do all the same thing for vs now. Alright, I messed up. That's what I got for trying to rush. Else. So there's no problem, and then you just run straight forward. Alright, now I copy the whole thing and do it over for VS. Okay. Okay, so if absolute hs plus absolute vs is not equal 0, then sprite index equal to SPR hero run, image speed equal to 0.6, else sprite index equal to SPR hero legs. Draw. Okay. So first thing I'm going to draw is the arm. So draw sprite ext SPR hero arm 0, well, yeah, 0 x y 1 lr shooter C white 1. Okay, so that's the arm. Draw sprite ext SPR hero, or let's just do the legs now. So sprite index image index xy lr 1 image angle, image blend, image alpha. Draw sprite ext SPR hero body. Alright, end step depth equal to -y. I should go at the bottom, but I don't care right now. Okay, object player. Let's throw some obstacles around. Alright. Okay, so far so good. So now what I'm going to do is go to blood projectile, get rid of that test stuff there. If it's outside the room, it's going to destroy itself. Alright, let's fire again. If keyboard check VK up. What's going to happen is, let's create a script here, player fire direction let's deal with the health thing later. Okay, so player fire direction 3 is with instance create XY object player projectile direction equal to direction, speed equal to, let's say 16, x plus equal to h speed, y plus equal to v speed. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so it's heal. So if object player dot heal is less than 5, so let's say if it's less than 4, then I'll start doing spread shot. So direction equal to, oh right, that should be argument 0. My bad. Minus 10. Plus 10. So then if you get down to 1 health, you will also be firing additional shots like so, and these ones will shoot slower. Alright. Okay, cool. But I am also going to make it so that the weapon delay is slower for however much health you have. So it's really, you just get way better the less health you have. So, VK up. I should also do... so, if gun delay is equal to 0, then alarm 0 is always being set to, say, that'd be way too much. 3 times heal, there we go. So that would do shoot dir equal to, excuse me, shoot dir equal to 90. Okay, so if there's left, if there's right, it's going to be, oh, you know what, I'll do keyboard check pressed. Yeah, that's good. So if there's right, then it will go to 45. That's good. I like that. Okay. So if I press down, we'll do 270, or we'll do 225, or we'll do 315. Okay, if it's left, let's do up. down there. Uh, 270. Left, left would be 180. With up, it would be 135. With down, it would be 225. Keyboard check pressed, VK. Right, be 0. 45, 315. What I'm going to do is if keyboard check released up, then if shooter is equal to 45, then shooter equal to 0. Else if shooter is equal to 135, then we'll set to 180. I hope everybody's able to kind of tell what I'm doing here. Okay, so down. If it's equal to 225, we'll turn to 180. If it's equal to 315, we'll set to 0. Okay, so left. So if it's equal to 45, then we'll set equal to 90. If it's 315, we'll set to 270. And finally, for right, if it's equal to 135, we'll set equal to 90. If it's equal to 225, it will set to 270. And if keyboard check pressed, this is the part that should really have something to do with the gun delay. Okay, keyboard check VK up or down or left or right. Alright, we're around the halfway point right now. And I'm a little bit behind for what I want for the halfway point. But that's okay. I'll just have to adjust my expectations accordingly. I may only end up with one enemy type. This may end up being really arcadey, but it is what it is. So if that, then we get player, fire, shooter. Once that happens, gun delay is set equal to 1. And of course, on alarm 0, okay. And already everything's terrible. Alright. Oops. That's right. Did I do that anywhere else? No, looks good. Okay, okay. got these two mixed up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do. Okay, and when that hits a wall, it should destroy itself. And on destroy, it should do that a bunch of times. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Kind of liking what I'm seeing. One thing that I do want to change though is okay, if shooter is greater than 90 and shooter is less than 270, and LR is equal to -1. It's greater than 90. Wait. If it's less than 90, or it's greater than that, then it becomes that. Alright, let's see how that works. Okay, looks like we have a player now. Kind of a silly player, but we work with what we've got. Now let's create heart containers. SPR player heart. Object game control, which has just the biggest depth, or the smallest depth, I guess, because it's all in the negatives. Draw sprite, SPR player heart. Okay. Minimum 1 object player dot heal. View x view plus 16, view y view plus view h view minus I know these should be 32. Okay, so that's the first heart. Should be plus 4, so plus 3 would be, let's see here, 32 plus 32, oh, that's pretty simple, isn't it? 64, 96, 36. 128. One 60. Oh, that's a 2. 160, and that's just player heal. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make it so that key press space does heal minus equal 1. So I can test that out. Oh, I did not create. Sorry. Player. If instance number object game control is equal to 0. Instance create 0, 0 object game control. Okay, so I have hearts now. So it's all good in the hood so far. So let's lose a heart. Okay, it doesn't seem to be drawing the hearts correctly. I do definitely seem to be having my devastating effect. And I'm not having any lag, which is good. Okay, game control, what's up? Okay, maybe all I need to do is -1, -2, -3, -4, and see how that works. I have no idea if it will, but okay, now all that I need is max 0. There's a better way of doing that, but I didn't do it. Which is my bad. It's like threshold or something, I don't remember. I do think that I need to create additional fire modes here, so I'm going to do it so that after the first hit, shoot one slower projectile. And after 3 hits, we'll shoot one even slower projectile. Which means that when you have like no health, you're gonna have an extermination wave. Okay. So that's how it looks once you take 1 hit. That's with 2 hits. That's with 3 hits. That's with 4 hits. And of course you're dead at that point. So okay, I really need to start making enemies now. So I was gonna try to do some like creative stuff with the enemies, but I have so little time now that I'm just gonna go ahead and not do anything creative with them and just hope for the best. Whoa, what's going on there? Just gonna make them all skull balls. more like jack-o'-lanterns, but I will take it. You in there. Contiguous. Screen, please. Thank you. Delete that layer. Run that. Yes. Merge visible. That looks good. SPR enemy. Yeah, I'm gonna actually have to go pretty quick now, which is unfortunate, but oh well. So, object enemy. Looks like an enemy. Create. He has heal of his own, which is equal to 3 at first. Where is invert? There it is. Damage equal to. These guys are going to have ridiculously low depth as well. They're just going to go over everything, which will be fun. So, let's go ahead and take player projectile, duplicate that for coming in collision with an enemy, which destroys its own instance, sets heal of other relative to -1, sets damage of other. Damage plus 0.4. If heal is less than 1, instance destroy and destroy. It's going to be very much the same as this, except repeat 20, and this is going to be minus 8, or wait, no, this is going to be minus 16, minus 16 plus 32. Okay. What's going on here? All right. Point direction looks good now. I don't know what it's talking about, so. Alright. Yeah, these guys go way too fast. Okay, I'm gonna need some juicier explosions than that, so I'm going to create this guy. That can be random 1. Speed can be random 5. And yeah, and it destroys much faster. Object, explosion. You're gonna explode into explosions, mister. Okay. Oh boy, I'm really cutting it close. Okay, enemy. Speed. No, actual speed. Speed. Equal to 4. Alarm. First alarm will be equal to 15. I'm fine with that. Subsequent alarms equal to 30. Alright, that's quite a bit better now. Okay. So, now all that I need is for game control to... Okay, so when they get destroyed... I really just need to wrap it up now. Points equal to 0. I open... Score, INI, read, real, score, score, yeah, default will be 0, it's going to be max score equal to that, INI close, draw, set, so I have to take a call. Crap. Never mind, they hung up. Draw, set, color, C white, draw, set, H, align, FA, right, draw, set, V align, FA, bottom, draw, text, view plus view, W view, -5, view, Y view, minus view, H view, -5, top score plus string max score. Okay. If I'm not even going to be able to put sound effects into this, it's a real shame. If heal is less than 1, then set object game control dot max score equal to max really creeping up on deadline here. So right real score object game control max score, and then game restart, full game restart after that point. Okay. Enemy come in collision with player. It will destroy itself, and it will set other.heal relative to -1. Okay, game control. Here, another thing with the enemies, when they're outside the room, they're going to wrap around. That's just kind of something that I'm going to have to do with them to make them make sense. Okay, game control. Alarm of, say, 70. You will create an enemy at -16 random room height. And another one. Oops. Okay, so you'll create 2 enemies at a time. If score is greater than 20, I'll start creating them. Like that. If it's greater than 40, it's greater than 100, it's greater than 150, finally if it's greater than 200, we'll just get enemies everywhere. Do enemies give score yet? No, they don't. With object game control score plus equal to 1. I didn't call it score, did I? It's points. The whole time it was points. Oh boy. Okay, player in here. Not score, points. Points. Okay, I think that's an effective battlefield. Gonna really quickly import a song of my own design. From Unedited Massacre. Gonna go ahead and do shoot. Stretch hallway. Alright, find salt shaker, whatever. And I am hell running out of time. It's not playing. And play it on loop. Okay. Got like a minute left. So I know that restarts it. Now the only thing is I totally can't see thing, so and if that works, then I'm done. That works. Alright, well, that's the game. I'm just going to play it now. Then I'll go ahead and compile it. I was going to do much more with it, but I think that this works just fine. You know, for what it is. So yeah, so now that it really is like the more health that you're missing, the better that you do. Here, you know, while it's still 30, I did start right on the dot, didn't I? Darn, I'm 1 minute over. I just wanted to add an extra point counter. You know, I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it. Minus 96. I hope that doesn't disqualify me. Score plus string points plus, I think it's a hashtag to do that. Gonna go ahead and say that 1 minute over isn't disqualification. All right. Well, that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and upload the game that I just made now. Thanks for joining me.